Hi guys, welcome back to the little kind of sort of update on the Cattleya area. But that video turned out to be a little bit of discussions about which light sources I'm using and why I should use them, or what I should use instead, and blah blah blah. Lots of parameters and specifications, which I'm not so familiar with. I'm kind of short in knowledge on them. Yeah, that's the easiest way to say it. Since I'm only learn stuff about things that I'm really interested in. So, well, I guess we're all different. But anyway, these are the tubes, the light tube fittings. I thought they were kind of old, but they aren't. They still sell them. And we were discussing these LED tubes, T8 LED tubes. 6,000 to 6,500 Kelvin, 18 watt. That's just about all it said on the tube. The parameters on the tube. So I don't know much else about it other than that it's LED. Then I got them for free, and I had 4 of them and 2 LED tube fittings. So far, so good. And I put them up here onto the new orchid shelf, similar to the other one I already have. So I tie them together here. That's what we did last weekend. Assembled that one. And hang these LED tube fittings up in the chains. And only to discover that 2 of the LED tubes were finished. Yeah, didn't work. So I had to order another pair of tubes, shipped all the way from Denmark. All the way, it's not far, but yeah, I needed to buy from Denmark in order to get a kind of sort of, yeah, the best ones available. Not pure grow LED lights, and they will serve a purpose. Well guys, these kind of things gives me grey hairs. They don't even fit, alright? Firstly, the right ones. You can see the parameters, specifications on the ones I was supposed to get. 1,825 should have been, but this is better, yeah. So far, so good. 6,500, yeah. Yeah, that's correct. But it should have been 300 degrees angle, light beaming angle, it says. So it's about half of it. Maybe it's better, but I don't care. It's not the tubes I ordered. And the ones I ordered should be 18 watt, and these are 16.5. But anyway, they didn't fit. This is the old tube. They are straight. Here. Straight ones. Sturdy. These are the new ones. Little bit bent at the edges. Now I'm getting a bit curious. I want to know. I need to know and find out what real LED tubes are supposed to look like. If these are of any use in the future, or if I should return them to the sender. Maybe this is the old version of the LED tube. So now I'm going to go out to a couple of stores and ask the ones who knows better than I. I need to investigate the market. Yay! So come along with me and see what happens and what I'll bring back home with me. Well, this is just about what you can get. 850 lumen. Really not much. Yeah. It's insane, guys. Let's turn around the corner and see if they got any tubes at all. Now I think we're talking. Could this be a solution? Or this one. And here's the prices. €32. Yeah, you really have to pay a lot for it. We shall see what this store shall offer us. This got anything new since last time? Loads of lights. See if there's anything useful here. It's getting on my nerves. Suddenly it all feels a bit better again. Look at these guys. Lovely huge flowers onto a bow. This one I like. Really huge. Oh. Lovely guys. Ah, here we have some grow LED lights. Well, it's kind of expensive, of course, like always. This is 23 watt, just like the one I just got. There's another one. Yeah, it's €70. Yeah, for this one. So now I think and believe you understand my poor circumstances here nowadays. To get some good property grow LED lights. So there's not much grow lights, but they aren't so strong. Not strong at all. I mean, 9 watt, that's great. LED is great, but 810 lumen. But yeah, I got the spectra we're after. Yeah, these guys I already got. Yes. So first, let's get rid of this one. There's no use for it anymore, so I just cut it down. Yeah. Back in the days, all right, the higher watt tube had, the better. The stronger the light in every capacity. And nowadays, when we have LED tubes, most part of them are to save up some energy and lots of other benefits. They don't even distribute as much heat as well, so in some cases they will be more beneficial for the plants. But anyways, what you can measure with the LED tubes is lumen, all right? So I think that's what you're supposed to go after. Well, a guy at the latest Orchid Society meeting and I started chatting, and he told me that he recently got a new LED tube with fixed tubes in it. And he simply peeled off the other layer of plastic, the plastic cover, and that made a total difference on about 5,000 LUX. So it gave him 10,000 LUX instead of 5 or 6,000, so it made a whole lot of difference for him. And hopefully for the plants. That guy's been growing orchids for 60 years, so, and he's been doing it with great success as well, so I trust that guy, and what he says, I really, really trust him. I looked it up a bit. Yeah, it makes the difference between day and night for the banders, yes. On a dull day, there's really not much light here. It's about 500 lux. Even though I have the extra light source switched on and everything at its maximum. "500 lux reaches this lovely purpurata Cattleya." Yeah, and that's not enough. And the same goes for this vanda sitting next to it. Yeah, you see what I'm saying. Yes. And in this very same window, on a really, really bright blue sky day, yeah, when the sun high up in the sky, it will give us about 50,000 lux. And here, can get about a couple of thousands up to 10,000 about. Yes. So, yeah, no wonder you want to keep your Cattleyas in the south-facing window. Not in the northern hemisphere, where I live. Yeah, but we do our best. We really do our best. And I'm a little bit curious about how much, or how the rating in lux will be. How much it will give. So, yeah, I should measure it, but the source I'm going to measure it with is my cell phone, and that's my device for filming. So, I bet I will make a screenshot, I'm not sure, out of it. Let's see. It'll be fun to just discover that amount. Well, that wasn't so bad. 10,500 lux, measured about here. 10 to 15 centimeters away, above the top leaves of the Cattleya orchids growing there, as I was moving my device around. So, yeah, that's kind of okay. Let's see what my dear old lead tubes, the ones I suggested, are descending in light strength. Let's see what happens and what it measures. Yeah? Well, that wasn't so much. So you can see the measurements here on this area in between the lead tubes. And now I'm going to measure the lux directly underneath it, one of the lead tubes, and see what happens. 15 centimeters directly underneath one of those. Well, not great, but 5,900 something. I mean, yeah, it's not so bad. Or is it? So now I'm curious. What did I get? What on earth did I get? 3-meter cable. No. 40 € one, so you better be great. You better keep your promise. Yes. Doesn't tell me anything. PPF 28 UMOs. Yeah, I think that was really a heavy parameter. Yay. But I'm not sure. See if we got any. Here's the English translation. Full color spectrum, specifications, as you saw. Well, anyway, let's open the package. Lord, it's not easy to do anything with one hand. Hey. Here it is. Anything else? Yeah, I have some mountain stuff. No, just get rid of that one. Okay. So it will be a creepy one. How to mount it. The clips and screws. Well, that won't. They won't work, so I will better hang them underneath. The glass shelf will steal loads of light, I assume, so I cannot put it on top of it, so I need to hang it underneath it. So let's see what I'm gonna do. Yay! Well, the little miracle is up and running. Looks just like a Christmas tree. Decoration. Or maybe a little bracelet, I'm not sure. It looks kind of funny. I like it. And I also put the old tubes here. A little bit more down, low down, so I will almost hit the upper leaves of the shorter Cattleyas. Certain points. And yeah, as you can see, tied up like this to a little bow. Goes all the way down and shall give the large Cattleyas to the window a little bit of light as well. Why not? Now, yeah, I will place that one, that lamp, somewhere else. But never mind. It reaches, or should I say, stretches all the way down underneath here, so it gives the shelf underneath it a little bit of light as well. It shares it. But not enough, so I have to place this tube here as well. So let's measure it and see. I'm not sure if it's going to measure loads of looks, but we shall see and take a look, at least. Well, guys, they give even less than these tubes in looks. About 4,300 at maximum. And these guys were measuring about 5,000 something. Or 6,000. So, well, what happens if I point this light towards it, and with a little extra help, additional light source from this lamp, which measures about 8,000 or so, it won't help unless you point it directly onto a Cattleya about 10 centimeters away from it. There will be a little bit of help throughout this area, but not from this distance. Won't raise the level by anything. Zip, zero, yes? So let's check and see what this little lamp does. It's really funny, this project. It's a 2-watt lamp in here. The lower the watt, the less light it will give. The less use of it you will have. So, let us see if it makes any difference or not. So this little poor lamp really measures 3,300 about where it stands, 10 centimeters away from it. Not so bad for a poor little 2-watt lamp. Let's see if the good lamps will be sufficient enough to light up this section, so I won't have to put any more tubes. Energy consumption. So measured about here to the middle of this section, here, away from the top shelf, this little lamp, 2-watt lamp, is giving 1,000 lux. It's not much. Now that's what it's giving. Let's see what happens if we switch the lamp into this little poor thingy from somewhere, China. 7-watt. Should be more, but it's kind of, it's been used a bit. But it's loads of red light, and my not my Cattleyas, but my dads loved it, and they bloomed and bloomed and bloomed and bloomed when receiving this light straight above them. So, well, I guess this little lamp has really done its job on this earth, but well, believe it or not, it was almost the same measurements, 1,100, so 100 more. Yes, let's see what this heavy-duty guy, 15-watt, kind of old-ish as well. Kind of difficult to read here. No matter what we do, cannot see it. 4,000 Kelvin, as usual. 15-watt. That's all. That's all we can read from here. Well, let's see what it does. Well, heavy-duty guy. Now we're talking. Lights up the little low light, kind of sort of low light orchids. Great. let's see if it shall be enough with this one as the single and only light source for this section. Well, believe it or not, as far as LUX is concerned, measured here at the very same place as I measured the other lamps. It measures exactly the same, almost. And I also resetted it and stuff, so there's nothing wrong with the measurement. So, this makes me a little bit dazzled and confused. Yeah, I will most likely use this lamp anyway in front of anything else, since it lights them up better. But and it is real grow LED light. Well, never mind. Now I'm going to arrange and rearrange my Cattleyas and stuff, and see to that they look great. And I'm going to move stuff from my kitchen in here and so on and so forth. So I've got some job left to do, but yeah, it's been an interesting evening, really. So thank you guys for sticking around with me all the way to the end of this video. So light is a difficult task. Alright, thanks for watching, and we shall talk soon. Please put a comment in the comment section if you liked you with, if there's anything you wonder or want to suggest. Any tips and tricks? Yeah. Have a good day. Bye bye.